too flammable.
Oh no! Oh no! the fact that it's still working is just amazing.
It's ready to be published.
Oh dear.
It sounds so bad.
It sounds so bad. Oh my gosh.
My ears.
I'm surprised the stream hasn't frozen.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a little point to what I'm doing now anyways. I don't think there's any more music anymore.
You destroyed all the bus lines. Yeah, there's nothing happening. You destroyed the clock line too, because it's not even triggering them. Oh no.
I love doing this.
That was a lot less. That was a lot less than I was expecting.
It worked. There's nothing to control it with anymore.
Ugh.
I love this game. This is just unacceptable.
This is just blatantly unacceptable.
The world is trash.
this world is garbage.
Why do I have this on my list?
Who made this garbage?
Some Survivalcraft passes were like, oh my god.
Don't say anything in chat. Delete that. Do not. Oh yeah, there's also lyrics.
I can't believe you did that.
Wait till you get into the technicalities of how that works. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Yeah, also you're locked out, so you cannot get out of it. Literally nothing works. So the only way to get out of it is to either A, listen to the entire thing, or delete the world. If you exit and come back into it, it will continue to play. I've tested it. And if you shut your render distance off, like if I do that right now, if I do this, right? Tells me, gives me an error, and then if I turn it inevitably on, because the entire system's locked out. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, there's no way out. There's no way out.
Yeah.
Restored my Chrome tabs. So I had force closed them earlier. Sorry if the resize just messed. Okay. Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, you can't. So you cannot get out of it. If you leave the world and go back into it, it will still play. You cannot. The only way to get out of it is to A, listen to the full song, or B, delete the world. So that's the only two options you have. Yeah, it's not. Well, you can change the 4 options. Yeah.
This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for.
I have been waiting for this for 3 years. You have no idea. I'm like, I'm glad Nos isn't here because I hope this show's over before he joins because I'm gonna get him too. I remember.
It's okay. If he joins, I'll leave and rejoin.
Yeah. So, as I was telling all my other victims of this, there's no way out. So you either have to listen to the entire song, or you have to delete the world.
Oh my god!
If you leave the world and come back into it, it will continue to play. If you shut your render distance off, and it'll stop, and then you turn it back on, it'll continue to play. You can't get out. And there's also lyrics too. So. Yeah.
Thread.
I've been waiting for this for 3 years, so I had plenty of time to make sure this was foolproof.
Oh my goodness, you got me good.
I got Seph too, man. He was not expecting that. We were hoping you wouldn't join during that, because yeah. It's a shorter version. It's not the full thing. I'm not that cruel.
Okay.
Sephiths, before that, in the first movie. Oh yeah. Yeah. So you're welcome.
It wouldn't be complete if it didn't have it.
Yeah. You're the 4th person I've gotten so far. There's also lyrics.
Nice.
And if you press any button, it's locked out, so you actually can't do anything.
Oh, that's funny.
And then if you quit the world and then come back into it, it'll continue to play. If you actually shut your render distance below the minimum and then you turn it back on, it'll continue to play. So you're basically locked in. So you only have 2 options, which is 1, listen to the whole thing. It's like 2 minutes long. Or option 2 is delete the world. So, yeah. Yeah, you can't get out of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you can escape it, but it's been patched in the most recent version. I wouldn't recommend jumping off. Okay, well,
No.
because if you die, you're gonna have to
Start over.
and that means that you can get rickrolled again, because it's only once per save. So keep that in mind.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.